All right, we are back. We are back with the content creation. Oh man, I've been away for a little bit of time, but I'm back now, and I just wanted to say that life is about finding a direction, finding a goal, finding a focus, and moving our consciousness towards that goal, towards that direction, towards that focus, because that's what our mind is made for. It's meant to focus on something and move towards it. And when we do that, we're taking a step towards finding inner peace. All that to say that I was planting my tomato seeds right now, and I thought, no, why not just record it? Why not just record what I'm saying out loud while we're planting tomato seeds? Okay, so I got this bag right here of organic planting soil from Costco. It was $11.99. And the cool thing about this soil is that it's fine enough for us to start seeds in it. And because it's already pasteurized and sterilized, uh, and like all insects and bacteria and fungus have been removed from it, so we don't have to worry about like little beetles growing inside of the cup and eating our seeds before they're able to develop a strong root system, which is why it's probably not the best idea to be sowing seeds with dirt just from the ground, just dirt from the ground, because it's got a bunch of bugs and bacteria. And if you get something like this, it's going to be primo, good stuff. No clay in this. This is wonderful soil. Um, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I got these cups right here, just regular cups, and I planted all of the tomato seeds that are in each packet inside of the cup. And then I put a little bit of soil on top of it, and I'm going to water it. And then I'm going to wrap it in plastic wrap to keep it moist. And in like 4 weeks, I should have tomatoes, tomato seedlings. In 3 months, tomatoes aren't going to be coming till July, August. All right, so these are the hillbilly heirloom tomatoes. It's pretty cool little heirloom tomatoes. It says 120 days till harvest. Yeah, so that's like 4 months. The cool thing about these tomatoes is that they are indeterminate tomatoes, which means that the limit does not exist. They're going to keep growing. As long as there's heat, they're going to keep growing. And that's the cool thing about living in Southern California, is that we have a very long tomato season because we have a very long summer. Like it's March right now. It's March 18th, and we have a heat advisory, which means it's going to be 100+ degrees for most of the day. Yeah, so suck on that, Midwestern states. Ohio, suck on that, Ohio. It's spring and it's 100 degrees. All right, so we're putting the Cherokee Purple. This is one of my favorite varieties of heirloom tomatoes. I've grown it in the last couple of seasons, going back almost 5, 6 years. And it's not one of the most prodigious as far as like volume of tomatoes is concerned, but it looks really pretty. It looks super cute, and it's got great flavor for the like summer vine ripened bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. So Cherokee Purples, big W, big W from me. And I went to Home Depot the other day, and I couldn't find any Cherokee Purple seedlings. I found beefsteak. I found Roma. I found the San Marzano. What's that really popular? San Marzano tomatoes. Couldn't find any Cherokee Purples. So hopefully this is going to give us plenty of seedlings to transplant into the garden. And in a couple weeks, by the end of March, beginning of May, we should have seedlings popping up out of here. So I just tap a little bit of soil on top of the seeds, and then I'm going to put the Cherokee Purple underneath the cup so that I know what kind of tomato plant that is. All right, so tomato plants are really cool because they are what are known as, somebody coming? What is it, boy? What do you see? Nobody's coming. They're known as advantageous rooters. So what that means is that the stem actually grows roots anytime it's making contact with water. So the cool thing about growing tomatoes this way is that once the seedlings are well established and the cup is full of tomatoes, seedlings, I am going to be able to just pull them out, pluck them out with some tweezers, and transplant them into their own cups so that they could have their own little space. I know you were like probably asking yourself, how come you're putting all the seeds into, let's do the green zebra. Whoa, green zebra. How come you're putting all the seeds into one container? Well, it's because tomato plants are advantageous rooters. They grow roots anytime they come into contact with water. I've got a great example of that, but it's all the way inside. So let's focus on this right now. When we're done with these zebra tomatoes, I'll show you guys what I mean by advantageous rooters. So basically the plan is to have the seedlings grow all in this cup, and then in a couple of weeks, once it's very established, the root system and very healthy stem and leaves, and like, whoa, like those tomatoes are looking good, then transplant them into their own little cup so that they have some more privacy. I've never done it this way before, so I don't know if it works. I hope it does. So again, just putting all of the seeds inside of the cup, putting a little bit of soil on top of it, and then covering the soil. So if you look at that, can you see it? Chat, can you see it? And I'm just putting a little soil on top, covering it up. These are the green zebra heirloom tomatoes. Let me show you guys what I mean by advantageous rooters. BRB, chat. Do ba-do 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 do ba-do 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 ba-do. No, I can't right now. Do ba-do 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 do ba-do 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 ba-do. All right, so whoa, this is a little tomato plant. I just stuck it in water and it started to grow roots. That's incredible. That's amazing. This is going to be ready for a transplant pretty soon. So yeah, the little the tomatoes, they grow their own roots. If you just put them in water, you get unlimited tomato plants that way. A hack for the people who didn't know. If you don't know, now you know, friend. Let's do another tomato plant. Yeah, so the plan is to have tomatoes all summer. The only way we can do that is to have a bunch of grown tomato plants. I don't know. I'm torn between the Kellogg beefsteak and the pineapple. You know what I mean? Because they look the same, kind of. They look the same. But I really like Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Not as much as I like Kellogg like regular cornflakes. So I'm gonna go with the Kellogg beefsteak tomato. And I know that's got nothing to do, well, like one has nothing to do with the other, right? Kellogg Frosted Flakes, tomatoes, completely unrelated. But you know what? Word association. Our mind is meant to focus on something and direct our attention towards it, and that's a step towards finding inner peace. So I saw the word Kellogg and I thought to myself, I fucking love Frosted Flakes. And that's what brought me inner peace, because I was conflicted about which one of these to choose. And then when I started thinking about Frosted Flakes, done deal. We're doing the Kellogg tomato. Yeah, true story. Yeah, so I mean, the things that we occupy our time with, the things that we do with our time, that ends up, I mean, that's ends up becoming who we become. Like it starts to transform us. So by being in this little garden, it starts to transform me. By immersing myself in this tomato cultivation, I'm going to save some seeds for later. I am becoming more tomato, becoming more garden, becoming more one with the earth. I'm becoming more peace. It's giving peace. It's giving hippie. It's giving peace. The fact of the matter is that when we spend our time doing negative things, hurting other people or hurting ourselves, we are planting seeds, spiritual seeds that are gonna grow and give fruit eventually. So why not occupy our time doing things that are good for us and good for people around us so that we cultivate good fruit? Picking up what I'm putting down? You know what I mean? And besides, like, what's wrong with growing tomatoes? I fucking love growing tomatoes. They're bussin' tomatoes. All right, so we're gonna call these Kellogg beefsteak. Kellogg beef. I said a beef, hot links. Kellogg beef. Because I'm saving some of these tomato seeds for the future. All right, what's next? I think I want to do. I think I want to do peppers next. But yeah, that's just. I mean, that's what life is about. Finding a direction, moving towards it, occupying our time doing things that are good for ourselves, good for others, integrating other people into our life, right? So that's one of the things that I struggled with for a long time. I found out that nobody thrives in isolation. So when we have people around us and we share our gifts with other people, and sometimes when we hold the burdens of others, even if in the moment we don't want to, that's also another step towards peace. Like integrating other people into our life, finding ways to include others, because like I'm guilty of it for sure, of othering other people. Like, oh my God, like that person's different than me. I'm better than them because of reasons X, Y, Z. It's not always the case. Most of the time, it's not the case. We're all just looking for peace. We're all just looking to be happy and be free from like anxiety and depression and boredom and all this other stuff. So find ways to include other people into your life and you'll be super happy. That's why I'm making this video for myself, for me, for you guys, and for the plants, for the peppers, for the tomatoes. Okay, so let's do. Oh my God. I kind of want to do peppers. Okay, so let's do the Emerald Giant, the Orange Sun, the California Wonder, a Purple Beauty, and a Sunbright. Peppers are also advantageous rooters. Peppers are also summer plants. And it says in the back right here, too little heat will inhibit germination and growth. Only direct sow outdoors in very hot climates. Dog, it's fucking hot. It's 100 degrees and it's not even April. It's not even May. Summer hasn't even started. I think we're gonna be okay. You know what? Let's just do tomatoes and we'll do peppers another day. We're gonna make some delicious gumbo. Oh, it's gonna be fire. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna have the peppers, the tomatoes, garden's gonna be bussin'. So what did we learn today? Man, direct your attention towards something. That's what your mind is meant to do. It's like a boat, and you're supposed to be rowing in the direction of what you want to focus on. And when you find it, A+, happy points, peace points. Try to include other people into your life. Like, So many of us others, like, oh, that guy sucks because reasons. Don't do that. We're all just looking for peace. Number three, the time, what we spend our time doing, that's who we become. So let's try to, do things that are good for us, good for other people, and it's true facts, and then use our speech, obviously, for the benefit of ourselves and the benefit of others. Don't lie. Don't stretch the truth. Everything I said was true today, and yeah, that's it for today.